Okay, so good morning and good evening. Please lower your barriers and find a comfortable position. And just lower your barriers further down and down and down. And as you lower your barriers, your body starts to be more and more relaxed. It allows you to have all the energy flows back to the body, to reconnect to the whole universe and allow all the energy to connect to your body. And as you do that, just start to expand out with your infinite being, expand out beyond the edges of the room. And while you do it, you include your body. And you include everything in this expanded space, all the molecules, all the bodies, all the table, the chair, the carpet, the walls, everything, all the molecules and their consciousness as well, and all the beings. And expand beyond the edges of the country, and include everything in this expanded space, all the animals, all the living and non-living objects, all the molecules and their consciousness. And as you expand, just receive all of them. Receive with all the intensity that they are, that they exist, and with all the consciousness and all the information they have, and all the energy. And just expand beyond that, expand beyond the solar system, and include everything in this expanded space, your body, all the beings, the planets, all the molecules, all the consciousness, and just receive all of them. Allow yourself to receive, 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 receive. Receive all the vibration, all the information. Bless you. And just receive, receive, receive. And as you expand beyond, you include everything in this expanded space and expand beyond the edges of the universe in all directions. And just receive everything in this expanded space, all the beings, all the entities, all the body, the planets, the galaxies, all the vibrations and all the consciousness. Just receive everything as they are, as it is. The good, the bad, and the ugly. No matter how they show up, just willing to receive all of that with no points of view. And as you expand beyond, ask your awareness to keep expanding, to receive all of this, and ask your allowance to expand beyond your awareness, to keep expanding with your awareness and have no points of view about everything. Just receive. And as you receive, just allow your body to change with desire and just receive more. And allow your receiving to expand as well. Your capacity to receive, to expand and expand and expand. And now we are asking for all the beings, all the bodies, all the situations and possibilities to be present now. And all the combinations of these that can be a contribution to our class, to our life. The Joyful Relationship class in Montpellier on the 1st, 2nd, and June 2018. So everything and everyone that can be a contribution to it, and everything and everyone that is looking for this possibility or looking for our energy, looking for you, or looking for Claire, or looking for us, and looking for the possibilities and the contributions of all our energies, we ask them to be present. And now, from all directions of the universe, we start to pull energy through all of them into the energy ball of the class. And just pull more and more and more and more energy. Just pulling through all of them into the class, and allow the class and the energy ball of the class just to grow and expand and become more vibrant and more shining, and just growing bigger and expanding in all directions like a huge star is just growing. And as it grows, little trickles, little energy flows go back to all these people, all these beings, all these possibilities to connect to the class, creating a connection with us and with the class. And as we pull the energy with our being and our bodies, we can even tap into or connect to this huge energy ball to receive all the contribution into our bodies and into our beings. And as an infinite being, we are this expanded space, including everything and everyone in this expanded space, receiving all their energies, all their information, all their knowing, all their vulnerability, and having the vulnerability to receive with no points of view, having no distance to anything or anyone, having no barriers to anything or anyone, even not to us, and especially not to our bodies and not to our classes. And just receive all the information to know that they are who are looking for us and choosing the class, or these are the possibilities that we can choose to create more for the class and for our lives. And keep pulling the energy through all the possibilities and people and being who are looking for the class, who are a contribution to the class, and allowing them and sending them all the contribution that makes them easy to choose it, that makes them have the time for it, anything that they would require in order to choose it. We send all the contribution, and the class is sending all the contribution. So now we connect to the class, dear joyful relationship class. Your job is to pull in people, to connect to the people who are looking for us, to invite the people who are looking for us. Be the irresistible invitation for all the people, all the beings, and all the possibilities for them to come into this class, to register, to pay, be present. So just pull in all the people, and we send you all the energy, and you have the capacity now, because now you have the generative energy added to you. Generative energy means it's not just created, but it has the capacity to grow itself, to act, to have the consciousness, the quintessence, so it can connect to all the beings, all the bodies, and it can actively pull in the people and know what's the energy flow that they require at that very moment, what's the activity that is required at that moment, and just keep pulling them in, communicating with them, telling them what they require to heal for that, to choose with ease, allowing them to choose with total ease. And we keep pulling the energy into the class through all these people and inviting them and sending them all the contribution and all the little energy trickles back, the energy flows. So now we are connected to them, and we create all the connection points with the class, with ourselves, to all the people who are looking for it. So we create the infinite space of connection points through which all of them can connect to us. Easily they can find us and we can find them. And we have this matching energy to know that we are the one, our class is the one to choose that they were looking for. This is the one that they were looking for their life. We are choosing to be all of that, and we are choosing to create the class through that. And what else is possible now and beyond? And just allow this energy ball to grow and grow and grow, and keep creating the class inviting the people into the class to attend in Montpellier on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of June in 2018, and have total ease and fun together. Create a different space with relationships, a totally different possibilities, a possibility for the beings that we are, the infinite being in the body, that what relationship people and beings can have with their bodies, what relationship they can have now, and they can choose and they can create with their families, their partners. What is the new possibilities that we all have and we uniquely know with our business that we can create now, like a new vision for the future business, and just receive all the possibilities with ease and know what to do in order to bring it into fruition, in order to make it happen with ease, in order to make it and physicalize in this reality. And invite all the questions, all the beings, all their energies, all their doubts, everything they have, just to have the matching energy as the invitation, the irresistible invitation that this is the class and this is who we all are, the 5 of us, to invite all of them into this class. And just receive, receive, receive. And as we receive, just expand our allowance to have no points of view about who is choosing this class and at which point of time do they choose this class. And all our points of views and all the doubts and other people's points of views that we bought into and all the projections that we bought into about time and space and what we are capable of. Now we destroy and uncreate all that. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And all the projects that we ever did, that it failed, and we function from that experience, that I had this experience that something failed or didn't show up the way we expected it to show up, or did it show up the way others wanted it to show up, and then they judged it, or we judged it, it's not what we were looking for, and we judged it as a failure. And it wasn't a failure, but it was creating huge, but we were not acknowledging. So now we destroy and uncreate all these unacknowledged creations, everywhere where we judge ourselves as a failure, everywhere where we judge our creation as not good enough, destroy and uncreate and eliminate and eradicate for all eternity beyond time and space. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, all 9 shorts, boys and beyonds. And just keep receiving and pulling the energy and allow it to grow and grow and grow. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Whew, thank you.
How are you?
Fine, fine, fine.
Cool.
It's more expensive, huh?
Yeah. So what will it take to function from this space 24/7 in our life? No matter what is going on in the world, but knowing that we are infinite beings embodied, and also have this space with our bodies where the body is not suffering anymore. When, what happens that we put in all the stress into the body, and when we have a bar session, people just fall asleep. Because that's the moment that all the stress goes out and finally the body can rest, that we didn't give the chance for it to rest. So what will it take that, to be able to receive the problems and all the possibilities with no points of view, no stress anymore, and have that space all the time with all the people around us, with our partners, our families, our bodies, our business, and with ourself, have this space for ourself, for creating the life that we desire to create. Everything that doesn't allow it, now I destroy and uncreate all that for eternity. Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and poc, all night shorts, boys and beyonds. And we choose that.
Yes.
And beyond that.
Yes.
And beyond that.
Yes.
All right. I think I just stopped the recording and then